What's an egregore?
An egregore is a thought form. It's like so in chaos magic that we understand that although these concepts that religion teaches us.
Oh my God! Just
like
what is
God and stuff like that. We understand that these concepts are completely fictitious, but the impact they have on the Kia, the collective consciousness, is very real. It starts wars, for instance.
Right, like
so.
Pokemon.
An egregore is when you come up with the God form of your own and you start telling people about it. So I just came up with
you're really fucking up.
Booty.
You should act like it's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
No, it's not.
An egregore?
No, I'm banishing it.
You're banishing that
Fuck
particular.
egregore.
That particular egregore.
Oh wait, so they do exist, or you're inventing them?
No.
I'm lost.
Egregores exist. It's just you can invent different kinds of egregores to help with different things. Like you can say like I wanna get my kid on the Disney Channel. I'm gonna pray to the Dark Lord egregore, and your kid, and after a few blood sacrifices and a couple shelling out a couple grand to the Freemasons, your kid's gonna be doing the do thing.
This is what happened to John Benet Ramsey. She was a botched egregore.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Well, she prayed to an egregore. Egregores are things that. Egregores are they live in misty magic land. They live in the world of the intangible.
Which must have been weird for her parents to just like watch their like child praying to a demonic entity.
No, I think the parents, knowing LA parents, the parents encourage it. They're like,
they were
bolder. Did you do your blood sacrifice today? Did you bathe in your period blood, dear? We do want you on the new Nickelodeon show.
I always thought it was just
famous?
that.
So why didn't
you want to be the nice Ariana Grande?
No.
She hadn't had her period yet. She couldn't bathe in her blood.
The reason they had to kill her is because she was starting to outshine her mom. She was like good at the pageant. She was like doing well.
Damn.
And they're like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
You're supposed to fail like the rest of the family.
That is
and they had to ritualistically eat her or whatever.
I wonder how many subtle sabotages went on before her mom was like, well, fuck this. We gotta go. Gotta go a more direct route.
One of the more interesting theories I've heard about is that actually the brother killed her and the parents covered that up.
Yeah.
All these theories are fascinating. Don't get me wrong, but have you seen the porn parody of this whole making a murderer?
No.
It's phenomenal. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. Just kidding. I've never seen it. If there is one, FBI.
Did you just talk to the FBI?
No, dude. CIA.
Oh, so definitely.
So maybe the brother raped her, and then the parents were like, "Well, now you got to kill her."
I don't hate it when that happens. I want a girl to live for a little bit with the remainder or sense of dignity that she has. That's fucked up. In that sense.
Is this what chaos magic is? Watching Jean Benet porn parodies?
No.
That's chaos magic?
Interesting that you say that because this is real shit. The best... what I'm about to say is real shit. Chaos magic is like the best way to do chaos magic. The easiest way to do it is to make a sigil.
With a Game Boy.
Make a sigil and jerk off to the sigil because sex magic is like that shit is the art of creation.
Is that how you've been getting laid so much lately?
Yeah, dude.
It's been working
straight
for
up.
You've been doing sigil magic, and that's how you're getting pussy.
All that. Well, and my blue hair and these pants that I never.
Yeah,
but he's never taken off.
Your new age lesbian costume. Is that what you're?
Yeah, I distract him. See.
So as the spermatozoa is going into the sheet of loose leaf paper that you've etched a weird symbol onto.
You just have
explain
to do it in the air.
Explain to me what when the sperm realizes that there's no egg, just a goofy drawing.
Yeah.
Well,
now how is that? And how does that manifest your?
So you have to pay attention because these sperms are like microscopic, right? But you have to hear as you're jerking off, as you're ejaculating.
You have to aim like a motherfucker.
You have the sperm, and it's like, oh god damn it, tricked again. And then it gets manifest into the ether. God
it goes into the ether.
They're southern.
To the ether.
Tricked again. But when you've had a vasectomy, what is your sperm like?
Well, it's not.
You don't have your sperm. Your sperm just breaks back down and goes back into your bloodstream.
So what comes out when you have an orgasm?
Just semen.
Oh no.
So he doesn't.
Oh yeah. What are you even shooting on these sigils?
His blood magic isn't working.
It's more about the thought that counts.
Okay.
So when I'm
shooting like blanks onto a sigil, it's not even blanks. It's like
It's sort of
Pre-cum?
like
Wait, you have a vasectomy?
It's sort of like you know how they closed all the churches and synagogues because of COVID. It's sort of like how you show up to mass there. Like even though it's still technically like
Oh, it's virtual.
Not like ritual at all.
Do you mean
counts,
that when you come, it's against the law? Is that what you're?
No, but wouldn't that be crazy?
No, it's like a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
He's doing virtual sex magic, is what he's saying.
No.
Sex magic by Zoom.
We live in the Matrix. All
It's the thought
sex
that counts.
magic
He
is
leaves a
virtual
Hallmark
sex
card on
magic.
top of it.
Okay,
See,
fine.
there's the Matrix theory.
Right.
So I believe that every layer of the universe is a simulation, even the one that created us. But like,
Okay.
this simulation is very interesting because there's sentient beings that are all in the image of God, godheads, like you and like me, and then there are also these strange.
You mean
NPCs.
Hold on. By
They're these NPCs.
Hold on, because I want to clarify this.
You really know how to get me to sign on to your theory. I'm like, yeah.
By sentient beings, you mean straight white men? Yes, is that correct?
I mean
and then
men.
by
I was
NPCs, you mean
relating with
everybody
that.
else? Is that?
No, just kidding. That was a fucked up joke. Sorry, Christine.
Bro, I'm a creator.
But
I'm not even
let me
buying
break
into
this
shit
down
at
on the
all.
real. I'm gonna for the rest of the podcast. I'm gonna say when I'm joking and when I'm serious because some of my outlandish ideas
perfect.
are very serious. Here's a serious idea. So we're all elements of data. We're all a simulation. This is all pretty much confirmed through science, even though it's
Yeah,
not
somebody
in the
with a
mainstream
computer
media.
proved that everything's a computer.
No, by simulation I mean we're all just contextually understood.
You know, they used to
elements of
think
data.
it's just the metaphor updates. Like they used to think of the brain as a series of pipes before we had computers. Now they're like the brain's a computer.
It's a lot of tubes up
They
there.
literally thought it was plumbing.
Yeah,
Like you know the aqueducts. The brain's like
fucking
that.
retard. Yeah.
Like doctor, my wife, her head's not been right ever since the plague, and the doctor comes out with a wrench.
Yeah.
It's
like,
not too
I'll
far-fetched.
fix
Like,
her
if you
up
think
in
of
no time.
neurons.
Just bathe her in the hot water 3 times a day and make sure to change out the new paint. They put paint in her head.
Yeah.
Put pain there.
Listen, I agree with most of what you're saying. Here's what maybe is a problem for me, ideologically speaking, is like if you are so you're saying that you're a godhead.
We're all
Right.
we're all godheads.
And
anyone who's
so-
I know you
conscious.
don't.
Right? Anyone who's conscious.
So the infinite,
Everyone.
even the
NPCs,
like,
the unconscious,
I'm kidding.
zombie
There's no such
robots.
thing as an end. I'm kidding about the NPCs. That was a very derogatory joke towards women.
Why are you calling me? Oh, you were.
All right, let me state it again because I didn't do the
No, it stands
joking
for
thing.
non-people of color.
No, it stands for non-playable characters. But the thing is,
AKA
we
women.
are 8th dimensional consciousness, and we decided.
How'd you pick 8?
I don't know. It's a
I-
nice
no, I- no,
number.
but
It's a nice number.
the idea that you're like
Octaves.
we're 8th dimensional consciousness that decided to inhabit a body and buy ska pants
Yeah.
and wear them.
Like for my iteration before my
Do you understand like
incarnation
how
on
what
Earth
a
is
wrench
little
in the
ass
cogs
meat.
of your
But
ideology that
These
is?
pants are too
God
deep
is
for you to
all-knowing,
get,
right? God
okay?
is all-knowing,
Too
right?
deep.
So in order for God to know what awesome looks like, he has to know what retarded but still awesome looks like. And so, like, God's all-knowing. So
God wanted to
he
be-
has to know
God
who
wanted to know what it's like to be a
it's
retarded
it's like
person.
non-duality.
That's
like,
the
we
weirdest
ain't
thing to me.
We ain't ever gonna read the literary classic that has inspired so many lives, the Diary of Anne Frank, without Hitler, you know what I mean? So, like, God has to write all parts to the story in a fucked up way. You know, that's what the Catholics believe, as above, so below. And then they fucking molest kids and shit, and they're like, oh, but we give communion. You know what I mean? It's that dualistic system that is implemented on this earth.
You're right. Without
because
that,
it's easier
without
to control people in a binary scheme.
Without the global Zionist banking conspiracy, we
Right.
wouldn't even know who Anne Frank was.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you're saying, right?
Right, thank God for the.
Yeah, thank God for the Zionists, dude. And I'm telling you, man, fucking the Israeli chicks, dude. Man, nice tits, dude. Christine, you're like a 4 in Israel.
Okay, but
I'm
let's go
telling
back.
you.
Let's go back for a second, because
Okay.
if God is everybody, and God is just trying to be different stuff,
Right.
why would God want to be some of that stuff?
Because like
Like a baby
God-
that
like-
just gets like, what about that like child called It?
I
You remember reading that?
Right. All right, so God, here's
Curry?
my explanation for that. All right, so let's say God incarnates as someone who's like a rape and murder victim, right? Like traumatized.
At 18 months old.
She
that's the example.
she experiences
Jean-Benet
nothing
Ramsey.
but fear. You know,
We're going back to Jean-Benet Ramsey.
She's like Tom Cruise's lunch, pretty
I
much.
like to think that
she's fucked up. But then we get to think God created that version of itself because it really, really, really wanted to save up points to see what Tom Cruise was having for lunch.
Save up points.
What the fuck are you
To
talking
save
just-
up points?
I just realized
It's
that
duality.
God is like participating in some like rewards program.
Yeah. Exactly, precisely.
He's like, if you beat
Costco.
10 retards, you get to be a superhero.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
No.
10 retards equals a superhero.
That's not how karma works.
Like, let me punch your tard card.
I feel like if you live and die a retard's life and you love Captain America,
You've only been raped 3 times in
In
past
every
lives.
one of those
you do
lives,
not get to come back as a superhero.
statistically, it's more than possible. If you love Captain America, for every one of the lives you are incarnated in,
Hold on.
and then in
No,
your
hold
last
on.
life, you're gonna be Captain America in a parallel universe.
I just realized that Jean-Benet is the Anne Frank of Pizzagate.
Fuck yeah! I like all. I don't know
We're
what
gonna
that
have-
means,
I'm gonna-
but
you're gonna
most
have
of
to
the
show
words
your
you
work
just
on
said
that.
make me horny.
It's there, man.
We should get a chalkboard so you could write.
Yo,
that
we should. Every time you say pizza,
Like Good Will
I
Hunting.
really want to get some pizza, guys. Like
this-
the extra saucy kind,
A
like
stick
extra
drawing
tomato sauce.
of a girl getting choked with Christmas lights. All right. Anyway.
Go Biden.
Yep. No, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I needed a cap on that, and that
Joe
was
Chicken
perfect.
Parmesan Biden,
All right,
2024.
so, as you can see,
Joey
it's quite
Parms.
tumultuous. Living within the realm of the divine.
Right. Well, that's chaos magic, right?
Chaos
dude.
magic, baby.
Weirdly,
What we're really driving to is if you were God, why the fuck would you then do this?
Okay. Well, say for instance, purely hypothetically, that you had the choice
Hypothetically.
between being a really dope guy who like he had autism but he also had blue hair, he like got all mad pussy, or being some fucking leprechaun who wasn't even short
Don't turn it
or
on
rich and he had an American accent for some fucking reason. Hypothetically, what would you do? What would you incarnate as? I would choose the person right
I'd
here.
hope you'd choose you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently you did.
Dude, I've seen some hypothetically.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with you. That's me.
Right.
You're
I'm
just saying.
kidding.
I'm just saying. You're saying relative to you, made a good choice. But I'm saying, why would you choose this?
We got my basic point. All jokes aside, is that God has to understand all things in order to be omnipresent, and that's just what good is. It's not about good or evil. Good omniscient. Yeah, it's not about good or evil. It's not about because those are human constructs. Those are mammalian constructs for us to
Mammalian?
for us to maintain our
accurate? I don't
herd.
know.
For us to maintain our herd species, and I know these are mammalian constructs, so that you they might not apply to you, Alan, but but you know.
no, Alan is a mammal.
I think you're suggesting he's a lizard?
Yeah, one of them. Maybe
No,
an
I'm
octopus.
part of that third hominoid race that runs the World Bank. I got that Anunnaki.
Do you the word in your personal advice for me, both in terms of picking up chicks and in terms of comedy, it's good advice, mind you, but you have said the word reptile and lizard brain more times than I can count, dude. I swear, if I could
might
count
be
that
too
on my
much.
hands,
It might
I'd
be
be
too
grown.
much.
I'd be grown
fact
and
that he's
raised in
taking notice,
Appalachia
yes.
because I'd have extra fingers.
Dude, have you ever watched like some of the heads of the Federal Reserve banks and their eyelids?
Yeah.
Go on YouTube and watch these fucking. They're like, we have to reset the
I
currency.
met a lizard person the other day when I was tripping shrooms and acid with Brian Sanchez. But I swear it happened, dude. It was on a commune, dude. They were talking. First 2 minutes of me meeting them, they were talking about how their ancestors were burned at the stake, and they were pulled out in a Wiccan spell book. The real shit, dude. And they were like, but the thing that got me and really pissed me off about those green fucks, they weren't green at the time. I'm sure they were wearing some sort of human skin suit, but they kept
Oh,
pronouncing
you
the
gotta go
S.
on like BitChute or something if you can
Like,
look for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad.
You think
No,
you
go
could
ahead.
find-
We're listening. We can
All I'm
multitask.
saying-
We don't have a fucking
MSNBC
All I'm
producer.
saying is
for
I
is
want to
Alan
I would want to
Greenspan a
fuck
lizard.
lizard chicks. a whole lot more if they knew how to shut the fuck up, dude. Seriously.
Why these lizard chicks tripping? Why?
Yeah, why they tripping on my
Lizard
mammal
bitches be
dick?
tripping.
Dude, by the way,
Follow it like you supposed
Why
to.
these
Be a
cold-blooded
cobra.
hoes be...
Alan,
Reppin'.
you should just rewrite Sinbad's act, but with people and lizards. Just be like, interdimensional lizards be like.
Wait. So you
Like
guys are
hacky
you guys are
fucking
you guys are
interdimensional comedy.
experiencing the part of the Mandela effect in which Sinbad existed. Comedian?
Yeah. No, Sinbad exists in my.
The Nelson Mandela effect?
You've never heard of the Mandela effect?
That's where if you list out 8 people, they will eventually get you back to Nelson Mandela.
No, that's the Hitler effect. That's the Hitler game on Wikipedia. No, what you do is with the Nelson
Kevin
Mandela
Bacon.
effect, it's where history kind of like corrupts based on people's perception of collective consciousness over time. So a lot of people don't remember that Sinbad was a genie in some movie, and a lot of people do remember that. And it's this big
No
conspiracy.
matches on BitChute. No matches for Federal Reserve lizards. That's
Damn.
how.
Censorship is fucking
Stop censoring
real.
people, BitChute.
Yeah,
All they
fucking
want is
bitch
Nazis
shit.
on there.
Yo, real quick, shout out to
Yeah, maybe you need to go to
Facebook,
David
shout out to
Icke.com or something.
Zuckerberg, shout out to YouTube.
Yeah, please.
Your fucking panopticon doesn't stand a chance against my mammal dick, bitch.
Your tiny mammal dick, right?
Tiny mammal. He
My
did.
tiny mammal dick.
He did make it clear that
It'll
his
just
dick was
sneak up
tiny
in there
before the
like a little
podcast.
ninja and start fucking humping those lizards.
0 of 2?
What?
What is going on here? This site is
0
so bad.
of 2 matches.
Yeah, dude. That means you're getting close to the truth.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. The more they hide,
Put in Jean Benet and Frank Pizzagate.
Put in Pussygate.
How crazy would it be if it
I bet
comes
there's
up with
something called Pussygate out there.
Right.
I bet like a bunch of Republicans
Not
got mad at
Pizzagate.
like,
You have to put Anne Frank.
Oh my god.
All right, well,
Wat ihr-
somebody...
That return
Hold on. Weil Ettern ihr Kinder an den Schatten.
Wait,
Wow,
I
where's
I
Josh
speak a
Grambo
little
when you
German.
need
I
him
speak
to
a little
translate?
German from what
What's
the
that?
guards taught
Grambo?
my submissive
Hold on, calm down.
ancestors.
Calm down.
I'm pretty sure we can phone
This is
Grambo.
so fucked up.
Dude,
Lizard
Phone-
banker gets no
phone Josh
hits on
Grambo and he
BitChute?
can
What is going on
he
in
can
the world?
translate that. He
Put it
speaks
into
Dude,
Rule
this is
34.
weird, dude. I'm telling you, I'm not sure if the
I'm-
Draconians are running shit, but they probably
Whatever.
are.
That's insane. I don't even know where I watched that video then. It's apparently gone now.
What's upsetting is that I know that
Fucking trickster.
I know for a fact that Alan is inventing new YouTube conspiracies in his mind without his own consent. He just shows up and he's like, "Did you hear about?"
Dude, I have like
I'm raping myself.
yeah. I love it when you say shit like that, Alan, because like I never would.
By the way, I know we're getting off. I'm gonna get us back to Chaos Magic, but there really is, I think, a little QAnon in all of us. That is, you know what I mean. That's maybe what people need.
We've
to,
all been molested.
where you're molesting
We've
yourself.
all been traumatized
Right. Yeah.
through molestation.
Yeah.
This isn't funny, guys.
Funny to me.
This really isn't funny.
All right, let's talk.
Oh no, I'm
One of my favorite
molested.
topics. No, I like it. It's one of my favorite topics.
Yeah.
Please go on.
We know.
Uh,
You don't talk about your hobbies.
Molestation is a hobby of mine. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
How
happened,
your kids
it's happened
doing?
so much I started to like it. You know? He wanted to knuckles.
Yeah, he was like,
He
"Knux."
was like, yeah.
you want to
oh.
respect Knuckles,
Yeah, you're
but she's fucking.
You're a nice fellow molester.
She's not wine drunk enough to fucking. All right, let's go back to.
Past.
Let's get back to Chaos Magic. Can you
yeah.
explain Chaos Magic other than coming into a piece of paper?
Yeah, that's just one method. Chaos magic at its core is the idea of transitioning between belief systems. Because while the material world is, well, material, the ethereal world is beyond us. The material world is whatever the fuck you want it to be. At the end of the day, magic, no matter how many rituals you do or da-da-das or fucking dance around with hula hoops, at the end of the day, magic is nothing but a belief system. So the art of chaos magic is transitioning between very intricate belief systems that already exist. So you don't have to do your own soul searching and whatnot to get that result.
One day you're a Catholic, next day you're a Pokemon.
Right. One day I'm a Catholic, the next day I'm campaigning against abuse in the church.
One day you're a Catholic, the next day you're fucking an altar boy, and you're like, what? This is a completely different.
And then the
belief
next
system.
day I'm an altar boy because that shit was incredible. I'm just kidding. Oh God.
All those
That's where
altar
all
boys
the
were
magic
gay.
happens.
Well,
Are you offending yourself, or are you just worried that...
I'm just worried that
You're
you
just
have
worried.
views.
What?
I'm worried that you have views.
No.
No. I.
I'm worried.
that
You
case-
actually-
He's like, no.
Martin Luther King
no,
Jr. was a lizard person. No, just I don't know.
Listen, we have a
Well, if
very
you're offending
small.
your own sensibilities,
we
that's
have
one
a,
thing. But
we
if
have
you're
a
worried
small
about
but
other people...
dedicated listenership of Nazis that.
Oh, wonderful. Hi guys, I'm Jewish, but I gotta say I really love your sauerkraut. And I also like to read the book Heidi sometimes. So maybe we can find some common ground. And also, Aryan girls.
First of all,
Bro,
it
you
was not
love
the
my-
Nazis who invented sauerkraut.
Yeah. And by the
They
way,
invented dentistry, but they did not invent sauerkraut. That was the German people.
but
You got to draw a distinction.
you really liked my
Do I?
stroganoff. You
What?
ate the fuck out of some stroganoff in my house.
Oh, yeah. I love it when you're stroganoff in your house.
Anyway, this
That's what offended our listeners.
Yeah.
cut to an ad, I guess.
No, just kidding. She makes really good.
No.
Was it beef stroganoff? That was really
It
good.
was prime rib, in fact.
Ooh.
You gave this.
Right.
You gave this.
Weren't
I'm
you
gonna be
there?
honest, piece of shit.
You-
Oh wait, I was
You
there.
were there.
You were there.
I was very hungover, and I
You're
think
like, no,
on
I don't want any of
Adderall
that
or something.
shit. I'm
I
like,
was
okay.
not-
Gave you a pill when you
I was
Sorry.
not doing well at all, dude.
You're like, I'm here, but I don't want to be. And I was like, thank
I
you.
called Alan. I think I called Alan in a desperate plea. I was like, if you have any
Yeah, you did.
stimulants, I need them.
I was like, do you want a red or a blue? He was like, fucking both.
Yeah. You had something that looked like a
You
transformer.
became a very
Oh,
reluctant
yeah, he went
Neo.
blue pill that night.
Yeah.
You became a very
had one.
reluctant Neo. You're like, I'll save the world, but first I'm gonna just cry for a bit.
I don't think you cried. You did good. You did draw some pictures, though. There was some good times.
No, we had a good time. I made it through. I have a sense of civic duty
Yeah,
that
thank you.
I think-
Thank you for your donation, bitch.
Civic duty, you say.
I brought a backpack full of like booze and a license plate.
Yeah, I still have that. Nobody wanted it.
Nice.
Nobody wanted it.
License
I thought I
plates.
gave like we
I don't know
traded
where the
out until
license plate came from, but it's going to be involved
give
in
that to
some
Lewis.
serious
I had the shittiest
shit.
gift.
I
had the
gave
shittiest
Lewis
gift.
a license plate at one
And
point.
we traded around until Wayne got the shittiest gift. And then
yeah.
we stopped. We were like, all right,
Yeah, we're done now.
hands down.
Wayne, you
hands
get-
in pockets.
you get shit
Lewis
on.
stole a good gift from me that night. He had some like headphones and shit. I bet he fucking.
He gave them
He
back
tried
to
to
me. I
sell them
have
to Christine.
You want?
He
Can
did
I have
try
them?
to sell them to me. I was like, I gave those to you, fucker.
He tried to
Can I have them?
instant
For
homeboy
60
Venmo
fucking
you.
dollars, bitch. Yeah, you can have them.
Fuck yeah.
I don't use them.
And
Fuck
how
yeah.
much was he selling them to you for?
$20, $60
Hey man, that's a
wireless
fortune
earbuds.
in Lewis.
I think they might have been
currency.
80.
$20
I went too hard
will
on
make
those.
Lewis
I
a
went
king
too
for
hard.
3 seconds.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Are you coming down? What's happening?
I'm coming
Sorry.
down from the. Oh, God.
What did,
Drink some beer.
did you?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
together.
thanks.
Also, thanks, Christine,
Yeah.
for reminding me he had one. Well, mine's gone.
Well, yeah.
Fine,
Get
guys.
listen. The you got to think about. I think about
You got to think
alcohol.
about the eschaton. That's what you were going to say, right?
eschaton.
My point with
Is it
all this,
Eschaton?
guys, is remember the Alamo.
We need to.
I
We're
will
talking about
never
the
forget.
eschaton and how to eminentize it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Adamatize.
We need to immanentize the eschaton.
don't know what the
Ominentize
fuck
the
you're
eschaton.
saying.
Teach me.
It's the end of the world.
Yeah,
I
the
agree.
eschaton.
Oh, I know about
agree
that.
The
with
apocalypse.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree
what,
with that full-heartedly.
I'm heading up the project.
To speed it up.
No, it just comes when I do.
Well, see, that's a.
Oh, right. She's the whore of Babylon. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Babylon.
See?
I recognize you. You were in the brothels after Mary gave birth. I was one of the drummer boys. I was spitting
The
some
fuck you
dope
talking
rhymes
about? What are you talking about? I am Mary, bitch.
And then I celebrated because Jesus was like smiled
After
or
Jesus
some
was
shit.
born, you went to go get some tail at the
After
brothel?
Jesus was born, I went to go get whatever this was. Horror Babylon style, you know? I just poured my fucking red wine all over her from one of those like fucking.
Pour myself a tall glass of the blood of the prophets and
Yeah.
smash some Whore of Babylon.
Whore of Babylon, dude. Whore of Babylon. I got a song about it actually, my dear.
Yeah, you should play it.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
hold this
can we
for you.
just hold that mic?
That's
Yeah.
what he needed this whole time.
This
Yeah.
entire thing was a setup
Babylon.
for a
I'm
song.
a magician, boy.
Boy.
What you know? What you know about them dark arts?
Still
Same
sounds
note.
like Pink Floyd.
Same note.
Yeah, that's Pigs on the Wing. It's
That whore of Babylon, she spreads her legs like seas. My dick is like the staff of Moses, so I get the hoe on her knees. She's the whore of that. This is some Leonard Cohen.
I'm listening to it. I know it's this is your Tower of Song. I love it.
She's the whore of Babylon.
She needs more wine.
My dick is like a tower to reach God. By the way, her name is. Wait. By the way, her pussy's name is God.
This is getting weirder now.
Stupid. I'm retarded,
cool.
guys. Don't take anything I say seriously. I don't take what I say seriously.
So
dude.
you remember Katy Perry at the halftime show? This was like 4 or 5 years ago. She's riding that giant leopard.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
That's the Whore of Babylon.
Yeah, dude. Katy Perry, she fucked Russell Brand, dude.
I know. Lucky
Well,
bitch.
Russell Brand was
Goddamn.
pretty Luciferian at the time. That's
Yeah, they're all Luciferian, dude.
Thank
Every
you.
last one of those Freemason fucks. Even the one that punched me a bunch of times in the face, dude.
Wait, that dude's a Freemason?
He was a
Yeah, he's a
Freemason?
Freemason, dude.
What? Why didn't he have any
Who,
money?
wait, who
Are you
punched?
sure he was? Yeah.
How was he a
He
broke
He was
Freemason?
homeless? No.
Yeah,
Homeless
dude.
Freemason.
He was lying to
Hey,
you.
Freemasons have
He was
racism
lying.
too.
What?
You gotta do a
Oh,
lot.
so he's
I don't think he
he's
was
an
part of the dick
underprivileged
sucking
Freemason?
ceremony. Yeah. He wasn't.
he's a
he,
disadvantaged.
lower
He didn't have enough money for the
socioeconomic
dick
class
sucking
of
ceremony, so he couldn't ascend to the second rank or whatnot.
Even God doesn't like minorities. God damn it.
Listen, if you're gonna
Hey man,
if you're gonna
Lucifer's
come in to the show,
right?
if you're gonna come into the chapel with that blue of hair, you can't spend the entire podcast yelling over a woman. It's just wild. We can't have that kind of dichotomy. This is a non-dualistic podcast.
You're right.
We can't have that. We can't have that tension in here.
And by
You're
the
right. I
way,
need to
by
give
the
my
way,
bitches
in spite
more
of your fucking
respect.
Freemason pants.
I need to give my bitches more respect up in this his a.
Yeah.
How else can I be running
Treat a
these
bitch with more
streets
respect up in this
without
bitch.
giving Sugar Plum a little more free time to see her son?
Are you calling me Sugar Plum?
Yeah.
You are.
Your name
I
is
am
Sugar
his
Plum
mom.
now.
Are you?
Clearly there are different narratives going on in our
Yeah.
head because I was not thinking mom.
yeah, apparently
whose
the
son-
Illuminati
whose
is
son were
just
you
a ska
talking
band.
about?
Yeah, dude. That'd be great, wouldn't it? just like a bunch of. Wait. Let me just analyze.
If there's not a ska band called Chilluminati, I'll kill myself right now.
Look it up. Look it
You
up.
just
Let's
wanna
put some
see
money
us-
on this.
Don't
fool.
look it up on BitChute.
Yeah, BitChute's dead, guys. Chilluminati.
Chili's,
Oh, there it
baby
is.
back.
Oh, it's a fucking pot. Oh wait, nope. I'm not gonna
It
finish
is a
that word. No, shut up, because we don't promote their fucking.
Yeah, fuck Chilluminati.
Literally, they just released their first episode 1 day ago.
No way.
That's actually kind
we
of
live in a
interesting.
simulation, dude.
All right, man. They're on audio. All right, let's check.
Look at their logo too. That's cool as fuck.
Oh shit, their logo is kind of cool. All
Right?
right.
Sorry.
Chilluminati.
Not as good as ours, but
No, definitely
still
not.
good.
You guys have a cool as fuck shit.
You got a good logo.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, our logo.
Speaking of
rules.
which, what is the counterpart to Kia?
Fucking Toyota, duh. No, I guess.
No, I liked it. I liked it.
All right, but no, on the counterpart,
Oh, I guess
Kia
not.
is like the zeitgeist. Kia is like
102 episodes.
Wow.
You're absolutely
Yeah,
wrong.
they're-
So I guess the counterpart of that is like Alan or Noah or Corey or this bitch or whatever. You know what I mean?
Don't give her a name. Don't
Yeah.
you dare.
Yeah, exactly. You're
Too
with
much
it.
power.
You're with it, Sugar Plum.
What?
Oh, I'm talking to him. Because Kia, there's another force. There's Kia and there's another one. And they're like the yin and yang of the occult thing.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Honestly, the further I look into this occult thing, the further I feel like it's just kind of gay. So that's another element. That's
My
I'm
problem
gonna
with
share
the
that
occult is
unique
how
bias.
gay it makes you.
Case in point.
That is what happened to Crowley at the end.
Yeah. Dude. How many animals you think? I'm talking specifically
Dude,
animals. How many
'cause
animals
here's
Crowley
the,
fuck?
Here's the thing: is jerking off into a sigil is not that different from fucking a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
It's
I completely
it's a
agree,
little
dude.
different.
if you can jerk off into a sigil, you can fuck a dude.
Yeah. I mean, sigils aren't like alive and they can't like say.
This is
like,
another one where
they
I
can't
wish
say
you
yes
would
or
put
no
your
and
math
shit.
up on
Yeah,
the black
I'm not
hard.
following. But he's agreeing.
Listen.
But he's agreeing. So I want to know where, like, you guys are connecting on this.
We've done some.
That's
ritual
because we've
magic
done
back in
fucking
our
chaos magic. We're up
Freemason
here.
days.
You're fucking down there with the people that have never done chaos
Yeah, I'm
magic.
just.
Well, she doesn't have a magic wand. It's a lot harder.
Yeah, she doesn't.
And now we're back to
She has
penis
a
I
energy.
have
fountain of
11,000
youth, though.
pussies. Fuck
She has
you
a
guys.
she has,
Yeah,
she,
you have a
has,
lot.
she has a holy grail, and that's also a very key element.
You guys,
to,
do you
to
remember
being around
that?
by shit.
Do you remember
Although
that?
period blood and all that stuff.
Do you remember that?
That only happens periodically. We get our energy every day. She only gets it when the moon's full, if you know what I mean.
Do you remember that?
I do, but my energy like far surpasses you. When the moon is full,
That's
like
true.
you cannot even
You don't
come
fuck
at me
with
with
it.
that.
Do you
Yeah.
remember that Alanis Morissette lyric? It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife.
Don't fucking.
That's
Alanis
what this
Morissette
is
to
like.
me.
It's like having 10,000 pussies when all you need is one dick in order to contribute to society. You know what I mean?
You remember that Alanis Morissette song?
Yeah, I completely agree. You know, but I feel like women can contribute to society in great ways. In
you
great
doing?
ways, dude.
What are you
I've
doing?
been to some awesome brothels around the world.
Jesus
Let me tell you,
motherfucking
dude. My trips were great.
By the way, I
This
will
is why
point
you
out-
end up with stinky pussy, bitch. By the way, this is how you end up with stinky pussy.
I feel like she stinked up her pussy on purpose.
Yeah,
just
she
to-
probably did.
just
She's like,
to
"You don't
defy me
deserve
and my patriarchal
the goods."
ways.
Yeah.
like she's got
I
a
just
cauldron.
stink up my pussy.
Yeah.
You know, she's
That's what you
rubbing
get.
bagels and lox down there. Like this will get him.
Very Jewish.
Very
Very Jewish
Wait,
for
now,
this show.
hold up. Now I know who this is.
Who?
That's the one you brought to the open mic?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
That's I met her
Yeah.
at a different place.
Oh, Bagel Puss. So who's this?
Yeah,
Old
yeah,
bagel puss.
yeah. Old bagel. Oh, just another piece of cheese on a cheese board, my friend.
Just a bagel with a pap schmear.
Gross.
Mom, you raised me so well.
Yeah, that got a groan and a
Son.
gross.
Did your
That was the most offensive part of this podcast so far.
do you think your mom's gonna listen to this?
No, she hasn't really been supportive of comedy ever since I started doing it. To be frank, I'm like, she's like, I'm going to comedy. She's like, that's nice, sweetie. And then but you
nice,
could see
sweetie.
the
Why am his
disappointment
new
on her
mom?
face. She's a magistrate.
Have fun, sweetheart. Don't
she's
get your
been to
tubes
college.
untied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Good
tell
luck
anybody I'm your
freestyle
mom.
rapping in front of an entire crowd for no reason.
Dude, I'm the fucking pimp, dude. That's
No,
the reason.
listen.
It's the only reason they need.
Not a lot
is
of people
Dick, right, Christine?
Nope.
Right.
I don't know how to tell
Now
you
she
this,
begins to
but
understand
you're
the
not
essence
my,
of
You're not
magic.
my son.
Sorry.
What is the essence of magic?
The essence of magic is definitely autism, masculinity, checkered pants, and
Yeah,
We're
you don't understand. That.
no, actually, the essence
You
of
say a lot of big words.
Truth time. The essence of magic is definitely the ethereal, and by that I mean that which, if we can't explain that which is real, but we can't explain it. You know, like iPad.
True.
Yeah,
Okay.
the transcendent.
Yeah,
Truthfully, having done some of the goofy, ritual shit, like, it seems to me the essence of it is just the law of attraction, which is just if you spend your consciousness on a particular end, it will pay off.
Nice.
And then Magick has all this other goofy shit attached to it where you have to learn the sigil of Saturn.
Right,
And
my
you're like, okay,
understanding
well, I'm going to
of,
invoke
like-
this planetary
Yeah,
force.
fuck
but it's
that,
like,
dude.
well,
You know what? That kind of magic's good for. I agree. Law of attraction is everything.
My understanding of sigil magic. So let me tell you this, and maybe you can parse this out for me. My understanding of sigil magic is, so you write out like a statement of intent. You like take out. There's a million ways you could do it, but you like take out the vowels, use the consonants to, and then
there's just one way to do
and
it.
then draw. No, you can do anything as long as the image, the sigil that you make has the intention of the statement or the intent, right? Then it'll work. And then you focus on that. This is the jerk off method, the classic jerk off method.
And do you think that
will jerk off? You will jerk. Hold on. You'll jerk
sorry.
off it, and you'll focus on the image, on this non-linguistic image. It's been taken from linguistic to non-linguistic, imagistic. So and your unconscious mind communicates non-linguistically, imagistically, right? So what you're trying to do is you're trying to implant that intention into your unconscious mind by having an extreme experience with an image that is charged with a linguistic
You're transferring
intent or
energy
like that.
from your dick to the image.
From your dick to your unconscious. It's the deepest throating that you can do.
And do you think that the McDonald's executive board is jerking off onto the golden arches?
Onto the
Definitely.
golden
I think
calves.
a lot of them are.
Onto
Yeah,
the
probably.
golden cows.
Don't you
From
think they
maybe
probably
biblical
are?
times.
Maybe.
The Sumerian gods onto
It's
the
just,
onto
or it's a
those.
metaphor.
They're just jacking off.
they're not
onto
doing
those.
that, they're doing it in a
Because
different
really,
way.
when
It,
you
like-
get into this sigil, whatever, you start looking at logos, advertising. That's
it's all the
what
same.
that shit is.
It is like, and you had said it's all a belief system.
Then why
You're
are there
doing
no
it in some way
vowels
or
and
another. Like,
logos?
if they're not doing it exactly that way, that's a metaphor for how they're actually doing it. They might be praying about it. They might just be praying about it because
Right.
that prayer
Or
is
constantly thinking about it.
focusing a
It's the
goal.
same
Like you have a
thing.
goal in your mind and you're saying it out loud and you're putting energy into that goal. That's exactly what prayer is. Like it's all these belief systems have a different method of doing the same.
Right,
Just
or a different
focused
language.
consciousness.
And that's what it, like you keep saying, fuck it. You keep using these words like simulation or data or whatever.
said
But this is just
stimulation.
That's because we're
ladies.
ladies, big fat ladies, big fat gross ladies.
Oh, ladies. Sorry.
No,
I didn't know if you were already claimed by a higher.
He didn't know
sex.
if you were one
Please
lady
stop.
or a
There's a
lady.
glitch.
You're not
in the
allowed to
Matrix.
stutter more than
on
I
the
do on
thing.
this show.
I know. That's
our one
That's
rule.
the one rule. We have one fucking rule.
Corey's the one who stutters, bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't try to
My
step
new
on his
favorite
fucking
porn
turf.
is
Don't
called
step on my
Slut
dick, bro.
Nazis
You're
Back
stepping
in
on
the
my dick.
camps.
I don't
What's
know
up?
what just happened.
I just wanted to say it.
He was telling us about aquabats or some gay fucking
Oh, I
Scotch
was
shit.
like, my new favorite porn is called Slut Nazis Back in the Camps. It's a good sequel.
He's pandering to your audience. I think.
I just
Yeah.
realized
Trying
that
to do.
John Benet Ramsey. It's like there's already ramming in the John Benet ramming.
John Boning Rammy.
John Boning Ramsey. Yeah. All right.
Ramsey, dude. Yeah.
And John, when you think about it, is another word for toilet.
Right.
It gets deeper and deeper.
Where does the sewage go?
What's your daughter's middle name? Boner. John.
Her name is Toilet
so-
Boner Ram.
So many pipes rolling around your brain full of just fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's just
No.
shit rolling around.
And
in
then
there.
there's a pipe. There's a shit
a-
pipe for you.
Okay, so that's sigil magic. Sigil magic.
You're welcome.
Do you agree?
My shit princess.
I get my own shit pipe. God damn it, you sweet.
Oh, if you were any more of a shit princess, you'd have your own Nickelodeon show by now.
Yeah, you do look like you shit that green slime that they get the kids with.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gack.
they gotta get their
Gack.
logo from
Yeah.
somewhere, you know.
All right. So you agree with what
And
I'm
then they're telling these kids, you want to get gacked? And they're like, yeah. Want to get gacked out.
Oh, dude, honestly, that would be a great sketch. Just have like a child be like, "Yeah, I thought it would be cool to get slimed," and then it shows like black and white image of him getting slimed on Nickelodeon. He's like, "But then,
around
and he's
me
like,
are
I was like, but then I got addicted. I needed to get."
One out.
I was like, "Dude, just give me a quick slime really quick."
Every year, hundreds of Nickelodeon,
Hundreds of contestants.
hundreds of would-be school shooter lame ass kids want to get onto Nickelodeon.
I
So
started
they have to get slimed. The hardest part of getting slimed is realizing that it's actually Dan Schneider's cum, but they color it green.
I started out trying to get out of the hidden temple, but now I'm just trying to get out of rehab.
I started out trying to get into the hidden temple, and then I resurrected Shirley Temple.
I've been saying this.
Slime, not even once.
Not even once.
I keep making
The
that.
slime is
But
eternal.
it keeps working.
Dude, I was tripping shrooms the other day.
Kind of.
And me and
You have to find a clip where it's just like black and white. You slow it down. It's like slow motion slime in black and white. We're just like,
it's like the
slime
sad,
you.
the sad like guitar.
And then do the
All my
caption,
friends told me it was
slime.
cool to get slime.
not even once.
I just wanted to be one of the cool kids.
I'm imagining
you
like the
gotta do it.
boardroom meeting for the slime, and like all these execs, ad execs are talking to Dan Schneider, and they're like, "We did what you asked. We got Ariana Grande, and she slimed." And Dan Schneider is like, "Whoa, that is."
By
not
the
what
way,
I meant."
I'm sure we.
Oh my God.
I'm sure we've mentioned this on the podcast before, but Legend of the Hidden Temple had to be a bunch of kids that had come straight back from Epstein Island. They're like, now you get to be on TV.
I think
It was all preparation.
that was. I think I had a bit about that where it was like I was talking about doing a reboot of Legends of the Hidden Temple, but it's just 4 Latvian teenagers trying to swim away from little St. James Island.
Right? Yeah.
I'm on Team Barracuda.
Why did they have to give it the pervious name too? Like, hello, I'm Little Saint
The,
James.
the slime I'm realizing is lizard cum.
Lizard cum. Yeah. And what were the Ooga Booga guys?
Don't say that.
Don't
Come on.
say that. They
Joe
call it
Biden.
African Americans, my man.
Talking about Barack Obama.
Disrespect, mad disrespect.
No, they were like the temple guards or whatever.
Fuck, man.
Dude,
Keep describing them.
They look more like Bigfoot than they do like African Americans.
Alright, dude.
He was waiting for
Ain't
it.
no way to talk about Hispanics like that, fool.
No, yeah, isn't it all Aztec bullshit anyway? I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Dude,
yeah,
man.
don't you guys remember? Like, you would have to put together the monkey idol,
Don't
and
talk
then you'd
about
have-
Filipinos like that, man.
and then you'd have to wash dishes at an Olive
Hey,
Garden.
man,
for 4
there's no
years.
way to talk
You'd
about
have
the
to
Asians.
reassemble a dismembered minority, and then
Oh, it's like a jigsaw puzzle, you know?
By the
It's
way,
like try to create perfection, and they get all these racist people to dismember a minority, and they're like, oh, I get it. Well, this is a really fucked up joke. I don't even know if I can say it. But they're like, it's like one of those team building exercises where they put Legos on a fucking conference table at a Hyatt, you know? But it's like they did that at Epstein's
but it's
Island.
kids.
But it's kids. It's dismembered kids. It's like try to create perfection. And they're like, and so then at the end it's all these like Frankenstein monstrosities. And then they're like, what did we learn today, fellow lizards?
Pedophilic team building.
That you cannot create perfection
Team
from
building.
humans. And they'd
Team
be like,
building.
oh,
wow, literally team building.
Yeah.
skull and bones.
Damn.
Let's put this teenager back together.
Stanford, boy. Or wherever it was. Yale,
Yeah,
dude.
All right, well, we landed on it, and it didn't make any of us laugh.
That's how you know it's an objective, dark proof.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good for what we were talking about. He's like
Not-
Legos of kids, and it's team building, and then we hit it.
We took every precaution here. We did what we were supposed to do, which
We did
is
our due diligence on this
take
joke.
whatever the guest is saying and make a joke about it. And it didn't even work for us, dude. It didn't even make my dick move at all. That's how
I
unfucking.
didn't make your dick move at all.
No.
Wow, you sound like a O'Shea right there.
When a podcast is good, when a podcast is good, I'm fully erect.
When a
I'm gonna
joke
get you fully
does
erect.
well, that's
I'm gonna
fine.
get you fully erect. Name anything else. We don't have to talk about the occult.
Yeah, we don't have to call it that either.
What do you want to
occult?
talk about? Blender?
No, we were talking about Nickelodeon. Well,
Oh yeah,
no,
Nickelodeon.
How about
dude.
robo tripping?
Robo tripping?
Yeah, you ever done that?
What's that?
What is it?
That's Robitussin.
Oh.
It's the color of your hair.
It's Robitussin.
Robitussin? I've never heard of it.
Have you ever tripped on Robitussin? You have.
That's
obviously.
DXM, I think.
Yeah.
You can extract it. You can cold water fucking... you could smoke Robitussin.
Dude,
Hey, man.
you can? He's not lying. It's
It's
just
a
the way he said it
sleepover
was funny.
tonight.
I know. I don't.
Have
do
you
a
ever
lot
done
of-
it?
I
It's
haven't
fucking
done
pretty good.
I've
You've done it?
done very
Is
little
it
drugs.
addictive?
But I fucking drank a lot of Robitussin.
Is it
I
addictive?
like-
Because
I like,
I
like-
never heard no one be like, "Yo, I'm a Roby." You know, like I love
100%. Yeah, we call them robots, dude.
Fuck.
Liquid Tylenol with codeine. That's my go-to.
My go-to is
My roommate has a bottle of cough syrup with codeine that I found. I was looking for like heartburn medication, and I was like, dude, please, Jesus, do not let me steal. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it
You have
eventually.
to.
do it.
You have to.
I'm gonna get drunk enough, dude.
Are they
It's
really cool?
gonna
Do they
happen.
act like robots? Like, does it feel like you're in the Matrix and shit? Are you good at programming
It
afterwards?
feels like
What
you're in the
is being
Matrix
a robot?
sober.
Just say yes, and then he'll do
What
it.
does being a robot feel like?
Just
Can you,
yes
like,
and
show us
his
what-
destructive
being a
behavior.
robot feels like this.
Show
Just
me.
enable him.
I am a robot. I have no emotions. I feel nothing but
Ketamine.
binary 0 and 1, love and hate. But no love, because love is trinary. Beep, boop, 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 boop,
Did you
boop,
just
boop,
come?
boop. I am a robot.
This guy over here.
Love is trinary?
Love is trinary. It's no
Trinary.
maybe, you know? Like, like
Trinary is like -1, 0, and 1. Is that
Right,
trinary?
right.
It's a solid maybe.
No,
That's
no,
what you
trinary
said?
is,
Trinary
0,
is a solid
1
maybe.
qubit.
Oh, were you on drugs when you got here?
I was probably on drugs when I
He's
got here
always on-
into this earth. Yes. Probably.
No, here into this moment.
Yeah, dude, I'm high, dude. Like, I'm always on weed.
Just on weed. Okay.
and autism.
And autism, which is its own
And
drug.
sweet love.
High on autism.
All right, hold on. No,
You're
hold on.
welcome,
I got it.
kids, for your
Robitussin
vaccines.
couldn't hurt.
So this is what we've been doing, Noah, and I think you could help us with this. Is we've been matching drugs to restaurants. Okay, so we have
Stoners work at Taco Bell.
Stoner Taco Bell. We have Meth Burger King. We have Heroin Denny's.
Heroin Denny's.
Yep.
Nitrous Blockbuster, which is not a restaurant, but I let it slide because I think it's good. I think it's right. And is that all?
Well, yeah, Blockbuster's
Shrooms, Little India.
they're just people with a balloon
Shrooms,
tank.
Little India.
It's culinary. It's culinary as fuck. You get to listen to like. It'd be good.
Little India.
It'd be
Shrooms,
awesome.
Little India.
Tell me
I
that's
can't-
not the
kinda
life.
makes sense.
Kind of an
to
honorary
do
member
fucking
of the list.
shrooms.
Yeah.
To do shrooms and then go make some dank ass Indian food
Okay.
and get to keep it every.
Okay, Little India is very
Fuck
obscure. We're gonna keep that one. But
gonna
nobody's
keep
gonna
it,
get.
but it's bad.
And so, but by that, what I'm saying is that we'll use shrooms
Oh,
again.
and who could forget LSD Dunkin' Donuts?
Ellis Dunkin'
Which is-
Donuts.
America runs on Dunkin'. That's some MK Ultra shit right there.
Now, she was saying earlier, LSD also stands for like exercise.
Did you
Yeah,
know
a
that
long, slow
LSD
jog
stands
day.
for Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds?
Hold on, shut
Should I
up,
go
shut up.
get-
What?
I have a system. LSD is long slow day. Long slow day is where you exercise, but it's like you elevate your heart rate only so much. It's like what's it
Orange
called when you don't
Theory.
come? Is edging. It's like edging for exercise.
It's like edging, but for running.
Yeah.
Edging exercise.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do.
I'm like,
Orange
I'm about to
Theory
get my
too,
heart rate up.
Christine?
Don't do it. Do not get your heart
Don't
rate
do
up.
it. There's a better video.
Yeah.
Talked to my
Long,
mom
slow
before,
day.
and it's
Long
so
slow
weird.
day. LSD. I have an LSD. It's Tuesday. Tuesday's my LSD day.
No, dude.
I do LSD every Tuesday too.
I'm honestly confused about why it would be LSD Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah, it
But
doesn't. It doesn't make that much sense.
It doesn't.
Really.
but it does.
Well, it kind
there
of. I mean, it's just that Jeremy Cash bummed out on acid, and then he started working at Dunkin' Donuts.
No, okay, yeah, no.
Hey,
So
That's
the
where it
guy.
came from.
So you're
don't
talking
talk about
yeah, no,
opening
okay.
for Ben
We had this
Duncan.
conversation before. I have to remember everything that we've talked about on every episode of this
It
podcast.
does seem there's
Every
something
episode.
about there's something about the colors of a donut shop and being on acid. Also, if you've ever like going to Amsterdam, which is not necessarily acid, it's everybody's stoned too, but like you can get mushrooms and psychedelics pretty easily, and the fucking donut shops are everywhere. Like, it's just hookers and donuts.
They're like holes. They're like holes.
And they got all these fucking Belgian waffles covered in God knows what, and then like hot dogs. It's not even good, but just looking through, it's like designed to look amazing when you're stoned walking around the city, and you see all these like donuts and like cheese covered hot dog buns and all this.
They're not aware of what they're doing. Like, that's what's so insane about like psychedelia as an art form is like nobody's aware. Like, I think you and I do psychedelic comedy not because we've done too much acid. Like, it's not.
Can't help it.
That's what why people. The reason why like Hendrix made psychedelic music is it wasn't like he was setting out to do that. It's just he had done too much acid, so he was like, "What does this sound like?" Like, and it came out psychedelic because he was a psychedelic person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
So you're like making whatever.
It's the same thing with like racist comedy.
Right.
It's like, I've been a racist for 30 years.
right. People are like, why is your comedy racist? And I'm like, because I am a racist. I don't know why.
You got a problem with that? Because I think you're discriminating, honestly, against us racists.
I grew up in a very white place, and I'll be honest with you, if I told you I wasn't a little bit nervous when the first time I saw a Puerto Rican, I'd be lying.
I guess my favorite kind of racist, though, is the California racist, the stop motion kind that plays guitar.
It's pronounced raisins.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about NWA.
Well, we really made it full circle there.
I was like, let me make a shitty joke. And he was like, I can do worse.
Oh, yeah.
I can always do worse.
That's the magic of autism.
Have you seen my career trajectory?
What career did you have?
Career?
What career?
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to have a career to have a trajectory.
God damn.
You have a trajectory. I don't think you have a career trajectory.
Next tag.
What were you before whatever this is?
Before unemployed fake lesbian. What were you before that?
Yeah, I'm curious
I was
too.
nothing.
What was your profession?
I was nothing. I was a mere sperm.
Oh, well, that's
No,
pretty
I
good
said
then.
this earlier. Like,
Pretty good trajectory then.
Yeah, dude. I could have been in a pretty girl's mouth, but no. Oh, I just call my mom pretty.
Oh, dude. And he talks about cum being in her mouth.
So your trajectory.
You wish,
traditional and
like,
shit.
you would have preferred just like going through her entire digestive system to like your life.
Come out the shitter. Yep.
He went
I
straight
wish
from.
I would have been
Seems like
shit
more
on my
of an
mom
adventure, honestly.
instead of
little
life.
spermie's adventure throughout the fucking New York City harbor.
Well, see, I don't understand. I don't understand how like reincarnation works. Maybe you did literally go from amoeba to lesbian.
Something like that. It's not
Maybe
much
you
of a
shot the
step
gap.
up, you know.
I'd like to think
It's
that
not much
right
of
now,
a step up.
like we think that we're people, but I like to think
Step up.
I like to think that we're tiny little sperms that are traveling from our godmother's mouth through her digestive system and out of her ass, and that's life. Is just traveling through the is just your cum.
You just see the light out of her
traveling.
asshole.
And at the end, it's like, oh, I didn't even make it to life. Cosmic
Oh, that's
life.
when that's when the adventure begins.
I'm just cum on a piece of shit.
That was an episode of Magic School Bus. I saw it. They were riding through
Was I
ISIS.
the only one who wanted to just fuck
The Holy
shit out of
Ghost
Miss
was
Frizzle?
riding on a red blood cell through ISIS, and then they come out
Right.
the asshole.
Guys, let me share with you my Magic School Bus ideal episode fantasy, and let's see if this is like a commonality in all of us, because all three of us like pussy. So let me just
All four of us.
Everybody
There's four
likes
of us.
pussy. Everybody
I like
likes
pussy too,
no,
Noah.
Everybody likes pussy.
Oh,
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody likes pussy.
Everyone
Except
does.
Gay
O'Shea.
dudes like pussy. Except
Sorry,
O'Shea.
buddy, we love you.
O'Shea's the
Go
gayest
eat a
person.
hot dog. we're gonna be right here. Anyways, so put some mayo on that for me. So yeah, dude. Oh,
All right, Magic School Bus, dude.
Magic School Bus. I just Miss Frizzle, right? Miss Frizzle, she tells me, she's like, you didn't turn in your assignment today, Noah. And I'm like, yo, look, Miss Frizzle, honestly, I don't like getting like fucking shit on by fucking rats and whatever in that magic fucking school bus, okay, Miss Frizzle? So what we doing today is I'm gonna take a field trip up in your pussy. And then I got the keys to the school bus, and the school bus is, and I'm like, are you ready, bud? School bus is like, oh yeah. And so I climb in, and she's like, you forgot about me? And I'm like, no, trust me, Miss Frizzle, I did not forget about you. School bus turns into a yellow ass dildo, a yellow dildo, dude. Baby. School bus goes in and starts fucking the shit of that 2D animated redhead, you know what I mean? And I'm on the inside, and I'm like, wah!
She was the hot one.
She was a little snazmataz.
So your perfect episode of the Magic School Bus is one where you get into a bus and then rape Miss Frizzle?
No.
Frizzle
It's
rape.
Very consensual. Yeah. I see it in her eyes, you know?
No, we need verbal. We're doing verbal
You were like, don't you worry about it, bitch. I'll come back for you. And she's like, okay. And then she's like, what?
Oh, man.
By the way,
if it's good, it's not rape if she comes.
Now let's let that marinate. Shut up. Noah.
Speaking of marinating.
Noah, speaking of marinating.
God, I just got canceled.
Listen.
I just got canceled.
It's not incest if you change the sheets. Moving on.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
It's funny because it's true.
Wait. I feel a song coming on.
I don't want to do. Oh, I like
Okay,
it.
all right. Close us out.
Yeah.
To play us out. What does that mean? I can't read that.
What does that mean?
Play us out.
Please do.
All right.
We're doing live.
Stick it in the bum. Stick it in the bum. After all, it's not rape. If she comes. Just kidding. I don't do country music, so.
All right, we'll end on that. Dude, fuck it. We'll fucking beat that, dude.